All right. Hi, guys. This is Christina. And I wanted to do a call with just my personally sponsored team. I know obviously not everybody's here. I am recording so that you guys can watch this after. I will keep it very short, but I wanted to get everybody together on the same page and moving forward lockstep during this important time of the year. It happens every single year. I mean it's like it's almost like freaking what is it, Groundhog Day, or you just it repeats itself that we have a good January, we have a great February because of the Team Cup and everybody's excited. There's always great promotions in February. Last year we had the 21 Day Fix launch and that was ginormous, and then this year we had Extreme launch and that was fun. And then here comes March, and it's like the redheaded stepchild of all the months because there's like this like drop in energy. And at the same time, we've all sponsored coaches in February, right? Some of you guys are on this call right now that I sponsored in February when we had all this excitement going on. And now you're kind of feeling like, what do I do? Like, I'm so overwhelmed. There's so much information being thrown at me. Older coaches are feeling a drop in energy. They're feeling tired. Distractions are kind of getting in the way. We have spring break coming. And that's why I said, you know what, let me just get everybody on the call. And the message tonight is, let's just get back to basics. It is what works. All this stuff being thrown at you and training groups and do this and read that and new information, new products, new challenge packs, new this, new that. Let's just erase that from our mind and let's get back to, what do I need to do on a daily basis to be successful in this business? So I am speaking right now to my newer coaches. Older coaches, this is the information that you transfer to your team. First is understanding the tools that we have available to us. It's very important. And I've created that recording of a call that I did that walks you through the back office. If you are a new coach and you haven't yet listened to that call, please let me know and I can tag you in it so that you guys can listen to it. It's about 45 minutes and it's going to give you that information that otherwise if you don't listen to it, you're going to be asking, you're going to feel dumb almost. You're going to be like, I know this is a dumb question, but nothing is a dumb question, but I'm equipping you with information that's going to help you with, what's your website? How do people purchase from me? How do coaches sign up? Things that real basic that will just give you that extra confidence as a brand new coach. So that's number one, is to listen to that call. Number two, all new coaches, if you're listening, we have a brand new training that launched in our back office literally last month. It was like a week ago, where they took down the Coach Online office and now they have this tiered training from coach level, emerald, ruby, diamond, and then the star diamond levels. That is like money for you if you intend on doing this as a business. It teaches you some of the core competencies that you should be doing as a coach or as an emerald coach or whatever level it is that you are. Everybody on this call should be doing that. I've already looked at all my levels and made sure that I understand all that stuff because it's my job, right? So I've already done that. I hope you do it too. And that is in the training section of the Coach Online office. So if you listen to my call, you know how to get into that Coach Online office. And it's real simple. You just log into teambeachbody.com, sign in, hit Coach Online office, and that takes you to pretty much everything that you need to have to conduct your business. Not saying that you need it to be successful. Success comes from the other things we're going to talk about tonight, but that you know what your websites are. How do you set up direct deposit? How do you check your orders? Not only your orders, but your customers' orders. How do you do all that kind of stuff? It is all there. So make sure you dig in and you see what's available to you because it is all there. I will be also starting a new coach training group. Hey, Sharon. I will be starting a new coach training group in April. Okay, April, because we have spring break coming. I don't want to interrupt. I don't know if your spring break is, but our spring break is, and I don't want to interrupt that time if you're traveling. Just want to get through the month of March, and in the beginning of April, I'm going to start a new coach training group. This is open to all of my personally sponsored coaches and any of your personally sponsored coaches. So if you sponsor a coach or whatever the case may be, they can join this group. And I really want some more excitement into my training groups, because the one I have going on right now, it's like crickets. There's like nobody participating, although I know there's people reading. I know it because they tell me, but it's been a little slow, let's just say. So it's like, I really want people to get energy into their business. All right, so those are the things that's the checklist, right? If you're a brand new coach, hi Delis, how are you? If you're a brand new coach, you've listened to my call, you know how to access your back office, you now know that there is a new training program in the training part of the online office that I want everybody to go through. It's very important. And then also know that in April, we are going to start a new coach training on Facebook. So I'll make sure to make the announcements on our page. You guys can join that. Okay. So let's get down to the nitty gritty now. Why did I want to get you guys on this call? Because I sense it. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw on Facebook, it became like a phenomenon. I was having a bad day, right? Let's just face it, I was having a shitty day. And it was, a lot had to do with me feeling that I wasn't leading you guys. I wasn't, just being the coach that I needed to be for everyone. And I have a lot of distractions right now. I have this qualification period going on that's very stressful. Just things in life are happening. And I realize, like, what am I doing wrong? Why aren't people like going for it? Why aren't people connecting to the coaching opportunity? What is it that I'm doing wrong? And I realized that I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. I haven't gotten us together on a call. I've done the team calls and all that stuff. And I really want to just connect and say, okay, guys, this business is not hard. It's not hard. I want to get back to the time where all we did, and when I started my business, all I did was work out and drink Shakeology. That's all I did. And then I talked about it a little bit, and people started asking me questions, and I said, I see other coaches do that and be successful too. Why are we making this like rocket science? Like, why are we making it so difficult? Like, all it is working out, drinking Shakeology, having success, and building a story, right? And I think if you listen to the wake up call yesterday with Shay, who did a phenomenal job, if you haven't listened to that call, please listen to that call. You guys know that she's one of my really close friends. She's like really, really knowledgeable about Shakeology and how to overcome objections with Shakeology and all that stuff. Do yourself a favor and listen to that call so that you feel confident and equipped when it comes to talking about Shakeology. If you have any doubt in your mind that Shakeology isn't what it's all cracked up to be, is expensive, is all these things, then that's what's going to come out of your mouth when you're talking to people. But if you have this confidence, and Shake kind of gives you that confidence to talk about Shakeology quickly and passionately so that you can overcome all these things. So do yourself a favor and listen to that call. It was awesome. All right, so back to the, not making this business difficult. And my first tip for all you guys on this call that are either just starting your business or need to gain traction again in your business is, I was thinking, I'm like, what is it? And it's like, I know what it is. I figured out why there's people like kind of throwing darts at dartboards and nothing's sticking. Is that we've forgotten, including me. I'm going to be the first one to say that I am struggling with this. I have not made my story a priority. You need to make your story a priority. Lots of times coaches sign up for this business, and because of the size of the team, because of everything that's going on, I kind of lose track of this. the number one most powerful tool that you have to be successful in this business is your success with your transformation, is your success with your story. If that gets lost, it's hard. It's hard to build confidence. It's hard to build trust. I want everyone on this call right now to recommit to developing your story. What do I mean by that? That means it's focusing on your health, focusing on your fitness goals, drinking your shake every single day. I mean, those basic little itty bitty things are going to make you successful in this business. So let's not forget that. I have coaches sign on and then it's like, boom, they fall off the planet. They're not working out. I'm like, what do you mean? Why aren't you working out? Like, and I know life happens. I know that it's not always easy, but use this opportunity to stay accountable to that, because it's that accountability. It is that commitment that you're making to yourself that in turn not only benefits you in a health wise, but it also benefits you in your business. So let's all make our stories today. We're making that a priority. That means that you're sharing the struggle, you're sharing the journey, you're getting back to that behavior that is causing people to trust you as a coach. I will say this once, I'll say it again, I will say it a million times. People crave consistency in a coach. If their coach, and you might be consistent, but you just might not be sharing that. And some people are just not consistent at all. People, they can smell that almost. When you are not being consistent with your workouts, you're always apologizing on Facebook for falling off the planet or falling off the horse or falling, like, people don't want that in a coach, because they all their life have failed at losing weight, all their life. They're coming to you as a last ditch effort to finally be, there's Marge, to finally combat these demons that they've had all along. And they don't want someone that's just here, there, everywhere. Marley, you're so distracting me. But anyways, I'm going to keep going. They want someone consistent that's focusing on their story. Okay, that's number one. Number two, new coaches, listen, because I know I talk about it on my call, but I want to stress it again. And we have on the call Danielle McKean, who, if you guys don't know, she's ranked number 16 in the whole company right now. Crazy. And one thing Danielle does very, very, very good, and I like to a little bit take credit for this, maybe just a little bit, that I got Danielle to figure out what her why was at the very beginning of this. And I'm like, I dug in and I challenged her, and what is it? And say it again, and no, you're not crying, and cry and cry. And I finally got her to say what she wanted, what she really wanted deep down in her soul, that this business could provide to her. And now she does that with her team. And I've realized that I am not doing that anymore. And I need to get back to that. So be on the lookout, because I'm going to be messaging you guys and probably setting up calls with a lot of you where I haven't really done that, where I haven't said, okay, what is it that you want? So I want you guys to be thinking about that. What do you want this business to provide to you? It could be, a million different things. The way that I see the why, the reasons, is it's either involves your family, your finances, or your freedom. And freedom can mean a lot of things. Freedom from your body, freedom from your job, freedom from a lot of things. So I want you to think about, what is it that this business can provide to you, and what would make it almost impossible not to do this business. Like, what will get you up in the morning and make you work and suffer through the pains of failure and rejection, and push and stay persistent every single day to make this dream a reality? What is it? And when you figure it out, I bet it's not even going to be the right one, and we're going to work through it, and we're going to find the right one, but you're going to write it down, and you are going to live it every single day. And whatever it is, that's going to be your driving force. And it could be big, it could be small, whatever it is, it belongs to you, it doesn't belong to me. But it's that thing that's going to make you want this. It's going to drive you. When I discovered what my why was, and now I kind of rediscovered it, thank God, recently. But when I discovered it, what drove me to retire from my job was this little one right here, and her not having to ride the bus anymore. And it was that simple. I did not want her to ride the bus anymore. I wanted to be the one that picked her up at school. And my God, I was hell-bent in making that happen. And I worked and I worked and I worked and I worked. And that's, that's the kind of work ethic that a strong why will provide to you. So that's number 2. Number 3 is setting goals. I was, I don't know where I was, but I posted in our TTT group. I'm like, oh my God, like it's like March 5th and we haven't posted goals yet. Even I forgot about it because I have all this stuff going on. And I think only like 6 people commented, and I'm like, there's a missing link there. This business is all about setting goals. Success Club goals. If you guys are new coaches and you don't know what Success Club is, learn what Success Club is. I talk about it on the call, but it's how do you earn Success Club? Yeah, mama. Those are the things that you need to set goals on. Weight loss goals, personal development goals. How many minutes a day do you want to read personal development? Write these things down. I want everybody to start fresh right now. Let's regroup in our TTT page and let's set some goals tonight, because without goals being written down, it's almost impossible for you to be able to visualize them and know that you can accomplish them. For me, I want to make Success Club 10 this month. And I will make Success Club 10 this month. I will finish another round of the 21-day fix this month. I will, host a business opportunity call. Not next week, the week after that. Like, I have specific goals that I am going to accomplish before the month ends. Let's get back to that behavior, because you all know, the ones I'm looking at right now, Christy, Sharon, Idelis, you're new, you're gonna have this soon, but Christina, Alexis, Isabel, Dania, you all know the power of goal setting. Like, I can't see everybody else because you're on your phone, but you guys know. So let's get back to that behavior, because this business is built on goals. My business was built on the simple goal, two goals: Success Club every month and sponsor at least 1 coach a month. Now that's evolved. I sponsor a lot more coaches than that a month now. But when I began this run of mine that hasn't been, at lightning speed, for crying out loud, it has not been the fastest. There's coaches that, in 2 years, they do all these crazy things. And that's not me. I really want to help those that, want this business. And if it takes longer, it takes long. I don't care. But my business began this 5-year run, almost 5-year run that we're on, that's going to cause me to be a 15-star diamond in next Thursday. Crazy to me still. I hit the Millionaire Club this year. Crazy to me still. It was because I had 2 goals: Success Club every month and sponsor at least 1 coach. That evolves. That, you get 2 years in, that evolves. You start sponsoring 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 coaches a month. That changes. But 1 coach a month. When I became a coach, the only way to hit Success Club was you needed to sponsor a coach. So it was ingrained in my head that I needed to do that to make Success Club. I still do that every single month. Those are the behaviors that I want you guys to start right now. And I know everybody's like, it's hard to see into the future. I understand that. It was hard for me to believe that, I could do those things and that I could be in the Millionaires Club. I didn't even know what the Millionaires Club was till last summit. Never, ever in a million years thought I could be a superstar diamond. I thought that was reserved for crazy people, that recruited 8 million coaches a year. Like, I did not believe that it was in the cards for me or for our team. until I realized that it was these little behaviors every single day, every single month, learning my business, looking at all the things that were available to us, implementing what I thought would be helpful to us, not implementing a lot of things that I didn't think would be helpful to us, and just making these decisions on a daily basis to be better myself, to work on my story, to hit Success Club, and to sponsor at least one coach a month. That's what I did. There's no secret sauce. You guys know I tell you everything. I'm on tip 4 or 5. I don't know. Everything's blurry. Is watch, learn, and implement. Watch, learn, and implement. This one is one of the ones that to me is easy for me to see because I did it and I see other coaches doing it, but then I see others that will do the complete opposite. For instance, like I will give shout outs, right, on our TTT page. Like, congratulations, Maciel. Let's say Maciel has been doing very well in her business the last 4 months. I mean, really well, to the point where, I mean, she'll definitely have a full-time income very soon. And I'll give her a shout out, like, oh, you know, Success Club 10. So if someone's hot in their business, I would go follow them. And I would look and say, well, what are they doing? If, you know, Alexis has sponsored 6 coaches in the last, you know, 3 weeks or something like that, well, what is she doing? Let's find out. Danielle is number 16 in the whole network. Maybe it's a good idea to see what she's doing and follow her on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Christina just bought a car yesterday. Well, that's awesome. Maybe we should find out what she's doing too. Follow success. Don't look at someone that is inactive in the business, that hasn't really gotten their feet wet, that isn't doing the things that it takes necessary to be successful, and then do what they do. Let's look at the top coaches, and you don't have to go to the top 10. I'm saying, look at our team. Let's look around us. Who's hot right now? Dana, 40 Success points a month. Let's see how she posts. Let's see what she's doing on Facebook. Does she always talk about Shakeology all day long, or E&E, or, you know, all this? No, she talks about her kids and the bus, and what is it, the garbage man? Dana talks about the garbage man all the time because she keeps it real, right? She's not all Beachbody, all Beachbody, all Beachbody all the time. She talks about a bunch of things, so she's relatable. All right, so that's one thing. Watch, learn, and then implement. Don't copy, but implement some of the things that you're seeing successful coaches are doing. Don't be short-sighted. This is a big one. This is tip number 5, I think. Don't be short-sighted. Many times, and this is where I lose people early on, and I wonder, it's like, it's funny because I've started to see cycles. Like, I will lose coaches early on. They will sign up with all the intention of, you know, wanting to do this business. They hit a hiccup and they give up, but they don't like quit. They'll just like, oh, I'm a discount coach. They'll label themselves. No, that didn't work for me, so I'm a discount coach. And then I don't know what it is. It's like 6 or 7 months down the line, like everything like changes for them, and then they become a diamond coach. Like, it's like the weirdest thing. I want to cut that time out. I don't want you guys to be like, you know, wait 6 months to be successful. I want you to be successful now, like right now. Like, I want you to start working your business right now. So this business involves a lot of failure. One of the things that I heard the other day, or I read it on Facebook, I don't know if it was in the GoPro like page, there was a post that said something like, never is there a business where you need to fail hundreds of thousands of times to become a millionaire. And I'm like, that is like so true. Like, this is a business that involves failure. It involves asking people, it involves talking to people that are going to tell you no, that are going to say not now, that are going to, you know, one of our coaches today had to deal with a friend, I called her a douche, let's be honest, that basically said, oh, you've changed, and everybody hates the way you are on Facebook, which is not true. It's someone projecting their insecurities on this one particular coach. And you're going to have to deal with that. But that's a failure not of yours, it's of someone else. You're going to have people that are not going to believe in Shakeology right away. You're going to have people that are not going to believe in home fitness programs right away. This is going to happen all the time. But then you're also going to get people that do believe, that do want to join you, that do trust you, that are inspired by you, that want freedom like you do. And those are the people that change everything, that change your business, change the way you feel, that they uplift you, they become part of your circle. So yes, this is a business that requires sometimes a thick skin in terms of failure, because in order to get successful, to experience Success Club 10, to experience that $1,000 week, to experience retiring from your job, it takes a whole lot of failure to get there. So don't be afraid, and don't be short-sighted. Don't be afraid to go for the failure, to keep asking until you get that yes. In Tony Robbins, there was a part on business mastery, and they said something like, it usually takes 14 follow-ups or something like that to get a yes. Like crazy like that. You know, like sometimes it'll happen right away where someone like Idelis was a referral to me. She said yes right away. And then when I said become a coach, she's like, yes, that's easy, right? Like she was like all in. But there's some people that has taken time and years and all this stuff. So it takes this, you know, you cannot be short-sighted. If someone says no, remember it takes time and persistence to get there. So keep on trying, keep learning, keep evolving. Watch other people and how this business is presented on social media. Not all of it is posting. It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on too. It's how you communicate with people, how you learn to communicate with people. So all these things are, you know, important topics that I wanted you guys, my new coaches, not everyone in here is a new coach, you're listening in, but that you guys understand are important in developing a successful business. And then the last one that I've noticed, and it's actually some of the people on this call, as well as some of my newer coaches, is that it can be a little bit weird and intimidating to be on, Marge. It can be intimidating to be in like this group on Facebook where at first you don't know anybody, right? So you kind of like sit there and you watch and you don't want to post. And I know I was the same way. Whenever I get added to a group of people I don't know, it's like, well, this is weird. I don't know all these people and they're all like happy all the time. It's weird, right? I want you to break that and I want you to participate. It is abundantly clear, and I'm looking at them right now, staring back at me. The ones that participate in our team page and are commenting, posting, engaging, asking when the team call is, are on this call right now, go to our Super Saturdays, do all these things, they're the ones that succeed. They are the ones that are successful. I have never missed a Super Saturday, and I don't want to, you know, just toot my own horn all the time, but I see it here too, where the people that don't miss Super Saturdays are the ones that are, you know, hitting Success Club and achieving rank advancements. I've never missed a Super Saturday. I think I'm going on like 20 something now. It's like nuts. Never missed a summit except my first one. That'll never happen again. Never miss a Success Club trip that I qualified for. I will never miss anything when it comes to Beachbody, because it's an investment in my business. Our Facebook page is an investment in my business. And I want to know, like today, I had to post in our Diamonds group a question that I needed an answer to, and everybody kind of came in and helped me. Same thing. There is no stupid question, especially if you're a new coach. Everyone here wants to help you succeed. That's what's different about this kind of business than any other business, where it's cutthroat and it's, you know, sink or swim and, you know, that kind of mentality. No, we're here to help everybody succeed. I don't care, you know, all of you, obviously you guys are my downline, but I help people on Becky's other leg, you know, Katie Green's team, like everywhere. I just want to see people succeed. That's my goal. And I know you guys feel the same way. So new coaches, do not be afraid to comment, post, ask questions where, everyone can chime in and help you out, because that's how you grow. Now, do I want you to ask every single question? No, there's times where I want you to be self-sufficient and independent and look for the answers yourself. That's why we have the FAQs and things like that. So I want you to use that. But sometimes it's a unique question that you need help with. Maybe, how would you respond to this question? Or I need help with this, when it comes to this particular client that's asking for help. We're here to help you. We've been in the business for a while, and we have, a knowledge base that can help you. So it's already 9:30. I want to get off this call. I just want to recap. This call really was geared towards the newer coaches and the coaches that want to pursue the business, that want to kind of get their engines going again and moving forward. Number one, first, I want you guys to listen to my call. Number two is going through the new training in the Coach Online office. It's invaluable. It really is great stuff that's back there. Number three, I will be hosting a new coach training at the beginning of April. Okay, so look out for that. It's going to be in the beginning of April, and I want a lot of participation for that. My tips for getting started right and kind of just clearing the slate and going for it right now, into the month of March, and then April. We're going to hit big months now going into the summer. But if you're not there, if you're not participating and active, it's hard to kind of get going. So we want to start planting seeds right now. Number one, make your story your priority. I want everybody to get back to basics and work on your fitness, work on drinking your shake every day, your personal development. It is your story think of your story as your bank account. Your story is everything when it comes to this business. And it's not just how many pounds you've lost, it's what has changed in your life because of, someone caring enough about you to present this business opportunity to you, or the 21-day fix, or T25, or whatever it is that got you involved with Beachbody. What's your story? Who were you before and who are you now? And write it down. Get a pen and paper out, and let's start crafting that story. It doesn't have to be finished. No one's story is ever finished, right? But your story has to be your priority. Get back to basics. Number two is figure out what your why is. Expect new coaches that we're going to be talking about that. Some other coaches that I know I haven't had the conversation with, we're going to start talking about that. Number three, start setting goals, or get back to setting goals. Success Club, weight loss, whatever it is that you need to quantify and can be quantified by setting a goal. I want you to do that, and I want you to write that down. Number three is watch, learn, and implement. That means you're watching the people on our team and following success instead of going against the current. Don't go against the current. I've realized that we have to evolve in social media. We have to evolve in how we approach this business. So let's swim with the current instead of against the current. And then number four is don't be short-sighted. Again, it takes a million no's and failures to become a millionaire. Okay, so the more that you can get, the better your chances are of improving your closing rate, improving your income, improving everything, even your, rank, etc., whatever it is that you want. So don't be short-sighted, and realize that it does take effort. It does take persistence. It does take lots of seeds being planted at all times. And I've realized that, the more seeds that you have, it just kind of reduces stress levels. Like sometimes I feel like, man, I don't have anyone to talk to about the business. It's really because I'm not doing the work. And what it does is cause my stress levels to increase. But if I spend a good hour, 3-4 times a week, where I'm just like messaging people and talking to people and keeping that flow of conversations going, everything kind of just smooths out. Success Club kind of just happens. I feel confident in my business, in my conversations. I don't feel pressured. They don't feel pressured. So remember, we're treating this as a business. So keep those seeds planting all the time. Don't just hit Success Club, stop, wait for the next month, hit Success, stop. No, keep it going. Yeah, Sharon, I know you're, yeah, I know. All right, and number 5 is engage in our team page. Don't be shy to ask questions. That's what we're here to do. Get to Super Saturday that's coming up on April 25th. If you're in South Florida, we're hosting on April 25th. Get there, and just be present. Be present. Those that are present on team calls at events and on the team pages are the ones that are consistently hitting Success Club and consistently improving their business. So that's it. I'm done. I need water. I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful to my newer coaches or even my older coaches who they show up all the time, and I love it. So you guys have a great night. Let's finish March strong. I've seen a million people. Like, I don't know if I've ever, and this is just speaking honestly, even more than last month, I've seen more people with 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points than I think I've ever had, which is interesting because March is usually one of those difficult months. So it's like, man, if everyone can just focus, if everyone can just say, I am not going to give up on my business this month. I will help, 3, 4, 2, 1 more person, whatever it is that you need to hit Success Club or more. Like, why are we focusing on 5 points? Let's focus on 10, on 15, because it's all people you're helping. If we could all do that, I mean, it's gonna set us up for a great April. So don't give up now. There's still plenty of time. I'm at Success Club 6. I'm committing to be 10 by Friday. That's it. That's my deadline. I will get more than that. I know it. It's just that is the deadline that I'm setting for myself. I want you guys to be that confident in your business. I will do it by X date. We have some people still pushing for the push. We got 2 more days for that. That should be interesting. But you guys, the month's not over. Let's get it done. It all takes just putting on your batteries, recharging, and just, spending your power hour talking to people and really connecting with them with good intention. And that's it. That's all what this business is all about. So, all right, guys, that's it. Let's have the conversation continue on our team page. Whatever you guys need, I am here for you. And let's finish off the week strong. Bye, everybody.